The National Federation of the Blind. Live the life you want.
My name is Deborah Canty, and I serve as president of the Sumter chapter of the National Federation of the Blind of South Carolina. I've been totally blind since 1999, and I was introduced to the organization in 2001 by my brother, who was visiting South Carolina. He was in the military at the time, and he was strolling through the mall, and he saw a display for the National Federation of the Blind with the Belk Charity Day sale. So he stopped because he knew his sister was blind at the time. He brought the information to me, and at that time I had no desire to be a part of a blind organization. So he came back home in about 6 months, and he asked me again, "Did you follow up with the National Federation of the Blind?" And I said no. And at that time I wasn't ready. For me, blindness was a thing of embarrassment. I had to get used to it. I was in denial, and I just didn't want to be blind at the time. I was sighted until I was in my early 30s, and it was a 7-year transition due to optic neuritis. When I accepted the blindness, I prayed and asked God what was my purpose in life. And I thought about 2 Corinthians, the 9th chapter, when Paul went to God 3 times and asked him to remove the thorn from his flesh. And he told him, "No, because my grace is sufficient, and in your weakness I'll give you strength." And that's when I believed that the purpose for me was on this earth as a blind person was to help and encourage my fellow man. So that's what I wanted to do, and I was eager to do it. And when I became president, I was able to attend my first national convention in Louisville, Kentucky in 2002. And that was what really turned my life around as a blind person. Because then I realized that I could, because before that I gave up my cell phone because I thought I couldn't use it. So when I saw so many blind people here with the white canes and the guide dogs and the cell phones and navigating and getting from point A to point B, and everybody was so positive, you didn't hear anybody talking about what they couldn't do, and it was always what we can do and just doing positive things, and that's what I wanted to do. So I came back home, and I first went back and got my cell phone. Then I just started having ideas of what I could do. I went out and had some business cards made up. Then I started networking, and everybody I met, every hand I shook, I gave them a business card. It was just so exciting to me to help my fellow blind and encourage other people that because you are blind, blindness is not what holds us back. And being a blind person, there are so many things that we can do. We can do, but we just do it differently. The National Federation of the Blind knows that blindness is not the characteristic that defines you or your future. Every day we raise expectations of blind people because low expectations create obstacles between blind people and our dreams. Live the life you want. Blindness is not what holds you back. That was the motto that continued me to be encouraged and motivated me to continue with the National Federation of the Blind. That was my priority to do that. And as a member, I serve on the state board in South Carolina. I serve on the board of trustees of South Carolina. And I serve as president again of the local chapter, the Sumter chapter of the NFB in South Carolina. I am Deborah Canty, and I'm living the life I want.
For more information about the National Federation of the Blind, visit www.nfb.org or call 410-659-9314.